Art, philosophy, politics, architecture, sport, culture, the very bones, sinews, muscles, and lifeblood of our modern world are often said to be indebted to the ancient Greeks. But scratch the surface of that culture, and you find amidst the democracy, the philosophy, and the literature what can seem to us a seething tornado of alien, unsettling, and sometimes downright outrageous customs and beliefs.
I'm Dr. Michael Scott. As an assistant professor of classics and ancient history, I study the strange world of the ancient Greeks. In these two programs, I'll be asking two big questions. How did they live? And what have they given us?
Autokratori, Kaisari, Theouhuioi, Theoi.
In this program, I'll be finding out who these people were. The ancient Greeks who invented democracy but who engaged in wrestling matches sometimes to the death. What were their lives like? They came up with the Olympics but dined on a filthy mix of vinegar and blood soup.
A tough food for tough men.
They gave us philosophy but were happy to abandon newborn babies outside their city walls.
How did this mix of the bizarre and the familiar create such an impressive civilization? I want to find out, who are the Greeks?
I'm in the hills above a place that changed the world. It doesn't look that impressive today, scattered with modern houses and beach hotels. But down there, on that very shore, one of the most important battles in history was fought and won by the ancient Greeks.
In 490 BC, a relatively small Greek force took position down there on the plain of Marathon to face up against a vast invading Persian army. There were around 10,000 Greeks and probably 30,000 Persians, although some of the sources talk about hundreds of thousands. The Greeks were outnumbered and supposedly totally outmatched. But they were fighting for their freedom.
By 490 BC, when the Greeks were facing the Persians at Marathon, they had already invented the world's first democracy. Greek architecture, art, philosophy, and medicine were flourishing too. But all of this could have been wiped out with a sweep of the Persian sword. There was a huge amount at stake. But at Marathon, the Greeks broke all the rules of